We're going to shift our gears back to the domestic tyre manufacturers. Remember, there's been no anti-dumping duty just yet. In fact, yesterday, domestic tyre manufacturers and a whole host of other stakeholders made representations to the Director General of the Anti-Dumping Duty, so the DGAD. SP Singh, the convener of the All India Tyre Dealers Federation and somebody who's been batting against imposing anti-dumping duty, joins us now on the phone line to give us an update on what took place yesterday. Mr. Singh, we understand that an investigation report by the DGAD will be submitted by the month of May. But you tell us what happened at the meeting yesterday and what were the representations made?
The question is, we cannot speak about what is happening in the meeting because we are under the system is that we cannot speak out of the content of the meeting outside the press or anybody. But our stand and stand of the manufacturer is in the public domain. But the factors, we have to go beyond anti-dumping duty and also see that the industry is cartelized.
Sir, we do know your stand because we spoke to you a few days back. But we're just trying to get an update from you on what the next step is. Do you know about the timeline on when the investigation report will be submitted?
No, normally the investigation report has to be submitted before this end of this April. The report will be submitted. Now, after that, in case they shelve the investigation and they say there is no need of any anti-dumping duty, which is most likely to be the chance as per our calculation and understanding. And if at all they put up some marginal duty because there and here and there to the matter will be sent to the Finance Ministry where all stakeholders can go and stall it further also and they can explain it. And there has been times when the Finance Ministry has not implemented the anti-dumping duty orders in a straightforward manner as is expected. So this is it may take a couple of months before the whole thing unfolds. And we, as on say, on the merit of the arguments, we don't see the anti-dumping duty is going to come. That is our assessment.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Singh, you told us that, when we spoke to you a few days back. But did you get any sense from the DGAD on what is preying on the government's mind? Are they open to the idea? Are they skeptical?
No. The question is, it is not the government job. Anti-dumping duty is a quasi-judicial body. And a quasi-judicial body cannot be dependent on the government. If government is from the back door is somewhere pushing the anti-dumping.
I'm asking you, what did the DGAD give you to understand? Did they sound convinced?
They listen to everybody. They remain very independent, and they don't take sides during the discussions. That is the issue. But every stakeholder, when he spoke, we could sense that there was. I have attended the anti-dumping investigations since 2008 for last 10 years. But in this case, the case of the industry appeared to be very, very weak.
Okay. You're also following the other case, which is the BS3 norms. We expect to hear something from the Supreme Court on the final hearing today. But now there's a lot of talk that these companies, all these commercial vehicle manufacturers, have actually increased their production of BS3 vehicles despite the deadline being 1st of April. So what's your sense on what really could come through by the end of today?
No, the question is this whole issue of, because we don't track this as the All India Tyre Dealers Association. I'm a senior fellow with the Indian Foundation of Transport Research and Training, and since 2000 we have been following this emission norms roadmap. That is now Euro norms, then it was known as BS norm. Now this controversy is largely between the industry controversy between the Bajaj Auto or some other people supporting from outside Bharat Benz vis-a-vis their association of vehicle manufacturers and the vehicle makers like Ashok Leyland and Tata. Now the court, those who have gone before the court, they are not understanding that the government order across every migration has been very clear that the vehicles cannot be manufactured after April 1st. Until Bajaj Auto was also benefiting from this migration and was not coming, has not produced those vehicles, the next age vehicle earlier. So they were silent. Now suddenly when they have invested so much, now they are taking a high moral ground. Of course. And then the EPCA, the Buralal committee, is also trying to, being a Supreme Court appointed committee, they are saying that from 1st April vehicles should not be sold, the BS3 vehicle. But the fact remains, BS3 vehicles will be sold all through. As a IFTRT, we have suggested to the MS Curie as well as to the EPCA that you can encourage the BS4 vehicles by reducing their excise duty for the production they have made up to 31st March. But don't put any punitive thing on the BS3 vehicle, despite the fact that they have produced in this quarter, always they produce more vehicles. And in past, when the comparison is being drawn, that point of time, the industry was in a bad shape and the production base is low. So this time the BS3 vehicles, as well as the demand for that, is because from BS3 to BS4, the cost hike is very high.
Yeah.
And maintenance of the BS4 vehicles on highways may be difficult for the truckers. So there was compelling reason for the truckers to buy BS3 vehicles, which they can use for next 15 years.
Yeah.
So the commercial consideration and the environment, these vehicles, most of these vehicles don't run cities also.
Okay.
So the issue is coming,
Okay.
So the court is about to take a very...
Hello? Okay. Well, I think Mr. Singh was